Hey everyone, I'm Nino Garofola, president of Huron Business Analytics. You're going to learn today about how to create great sales projections. A lot of companies don't have sales projections at all. If they do, they have a sales goal and they don't know how to separate it month to month. Now, the sophisticated companies I find look at year over year and how they're doing year over year, which is good. However, it's not quite good enough because what if you're gauging what you did in January this year to what you did in January last year? The January last year was incredibly good. So good that you can't sustain that over the course of 12 months. Or what if your first quarter was off the hook good last year? And this year, it's not realistic to try to grow, let's just say 5%. You want to grow 5% year over year. It's not quite going to be 5% this year, and you know that. You have to be able to know how to adjust it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, what we do is we use statistical software in order to smooth for the seasons and gain, when does the 4th of July fall and how does that going to affect your sales? All that stuff is fine, but you don't need fancy software to be able to have good sales projections. So we're going to show you how to do it in Excel by using a weighted average. This is very basic math and something that you can do at home, but it does require a little bit of familiarity with Excel. So let's jump over to Excel. I'm going to show you Ford Motor Company's sales over the last 5 years. It's important to get 5 years worth of monthly sales data to get this, but I'll show you Ford Motor Company's sales data for the last 5 years and show you how you can do it for your own company. So let's hop on over to Excel. As I mentioned, we have 5 years worth of sales data from 2014, 15, 16, 17, and 18 from Ford Motor Company. Now what we're going to do is we have our totals right over here, and we have our months right up here. And we want to get our monthly factors for each and every month. So what we're going to do is we are going to add all these up from January and February, March, all the way through December. Now all of a sudden we have sales that are summed up, and we want this total right over here. Now what we want to do is just create our monthly factors, which we're going to go for January, 805,000 divided by our total. Now what we're going to do is we're going to anchor in our total so that we're not going to go past it. We're going to have to make this not just our total, but what is our monthly average. So our total right over here has to be divided by 12. So you get your monthly average. And basically what this is telling us is 0.7877. So basically 78% of our annual sales goal needs to happen in January. Now we are going to copy this formula and we are going to paste it. And then we get our monthly factors, which is great because now you're going to use this to plug into your sales data. Now, we're going to look over here and we're going to say in 2018, Ford sold almost 2.4 million cars, or vehicles, we should say. What is going to be our sales goal this year? We talked it over with the sales team, and we want 2.5 million in sales. We talked to our marketing team, we talked to our economists, and everybody says, yes, the market can bear $2.5 million in sales, or 2.5 million units. So what we're going to do now, how many units are we going to sell in January? We're going to multiply our factor, so 78%, by our sales goal divided by 12. Put that in brackets, and then we're going to anchor in that sales goal, and we're going to copy and paste for all the months. Now what's cool about this is now you have a sales goal for January, February, March, April. all the way throughout the year. And let's just say total sales in January were 185,240. So those were our sales. Now we know exactly how much closer we are to our sales goal. We're 12% ahead of our sales goal. Now, obviously, your sales are going to fluctuate month after month, and maybe you're not going to hit that sales goal, but you can always track where you are and how you're doing by looking at this sales goal month after month. All right, so that's going to do it for today. Now you know how to create great sales goals and how you can track it month after month in order to make sure that you hit your sales goal. That's going to be it for today. I'm Nino Garofola. Thanks for watching.